not ideal for Brennan here. Their turn 1 was find Comfey, get into the active and flower select. That was it.
It's not a great position to be in. And I mean, John already starting off with a better starter for starters, and finds that Chien-Pao can shivery chill straight away and can do that first deck search to do that first deck count and see what prize Pokebarrel's available to him in this instance. But a much better start already. I was going to grab the Radiant Greninja for a second. Hold on a second.
That's how shivery chill works.
No, it's not. Okay, no, I see what's going on now. But John has all the dirt cards in his hand. There's Ultra Balls, there's Buddy-Buddy Poffins, there's absolutely everything you could ever want or need.
Stark contrast to Brennan's start. Yes. Energy then gets the deck flowing so nicely. Radiant Greninja drawing through, getting you into your stage 1s and 2 Pokemon, which we saw John was very diligent at maintaining.
Oh, and actually has a Frigibax in hand already, amongst other things. Yeah, the difference in starting fortunes could not contrast more than they are. Yeah, is that 2 Frigibaxes in hand already as well as the Buddy-Buddy Poffin? You just put down 2 Frigibaxes and 2 Bidoofs.
Yeah, that's the dream, really. Keep Nest Ball available as well as I think I see an Irida in hand. You possibly have a hand so good that you hold that for turn 2 Candy Baxcalibur.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, you don't really need much else. There's even a Nest Ball to grab the Radiant Greninja 2 for extra draw. You have enough energy to do it.
Yeah, John is spoiled for choice here. A fantastic opener. He continues to do the right thing and look through what resources are in the deck, because there are some crucial one-offs, not just A-specs, but also looking at things like Canceling Cologne, Lightning Energy, Iron Hand, these sorts of Pokemon.
Yeah, we saw how important Canceling Cologne was in the last game, of course, to do that really, really powerful Canceling Cologne mana feed knockdown to Comfey, which really hindered Brennan's draw options from flower selecting.
So early to find that combination of cards. Yeah. Had to search out Candy Baxcalibur, but then also had an easy Prime Catcher, and Cologne was amazing. Yeah.
So there goes the Nest Ball now for the Radiant Greninja ASR Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Are we going to see the Ultra Ball takedown as well? Probably not. Going to save that for later, I think.
Man, we can even Ciphermaniac this turn.
I'm the perfect drop next turn too. Yeah, why not?
There are so many options for John here.
Too many.
And Lost Zone doesn't play hand destruction until Roxanne range, so you know you can bank cards for next turn.
It is not a problem in the slightest. I mean, does Brennan actually have anything to like bail him out? Is there at least a Chorus Experiment in the hand or something like that?
I think so. I think so right now. There's draws. You know, there's flowers letting into the deck, and you can penetrate into another Comfey, I think. So we're not out of it just yet, but there's an intimidating start for John here.
So Nest Ball for Radiant Greninja, conceal cards, water energy in the discard, 2 more, just more options for John. Why not? And looks like it's another Ultra Ball, and then triple back, Frigibax coming down just for good measure, and then going to finish just by putting one on the active.
Not bad at all. You can even proactively Irida here. No, just hold everything.
Yeah, I guess you could have gone either the proactive Irida or the proactive Ciphermaniac, right? But in the meantime, he's doing Heavy Ball, just going straight to the Lost Zone. But,
was 4 colors, I believe.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Only the only thing that trumps it.
Yeah, that's
Radiant Greninja is in those prize cards.
Yeah, that is tough there, right? Because obviously Brennan hasn't had the chance to look at his deck yet, and if he knew what was priced, he would. Well, I mean, in this instance, he
closer,
right?
Yeah, close to the 8.
Yeah, but it's got to
wow, Cramorant and Colress finding their way into Lost Zone. Does that indicate that Brennan has a monster of hand?
Well, I mean, the keeps were Comfey, PokéStop, and the Mirage Gate, I think. So
Brennan trying to turn the tide with a low odds play to swing themselves back into the game here.
Considering how little time is left on the clock and how game 1 went on for, I think that might be it. As we do see there, okay, Forest Seal Stone discard in this instance doesn't matter as much for the right prize, but does find a Nest Ball. There's a couple of other things going on. There 5 Nest Ball now.
Yeah, with Cramorant going into the Lost Zone, you don't have any backup play here. You have to get 7. I'm not sure there's a way to.
Well, no, because you played the Chorus Experiment already, right? And you've done 1 class selecting the high ticket to a 6. There's
a save live. Okay. Some interesting lines being demonstrated from Brennan. Like I said, it takes me a while to catch up to Brennan's gameplay because they know every in and out of this archetype, just their pure experience.
Oh, hold on though, is there lots of vacuum in the hand?
I don't see it right now. Maybe it was something we were fishing for.
Yeah, that would be the way to get there.
Prime Catcher can give you an extra Comfey here before having to pay retreat, or you gain a turn attachment this way.
Yeah, it is funny because not all Lost Zone Toolbox variants have been opting to play lost vacuum lately, but yeah, just a pattern now.
You see out a lot of tempo there. I'm surprised by the Cramorants, because I feel like it's such an easy win to just swing for 110 here.
Yeah, but maybe Brennan thinking longer term, thinking in a situation with this timing, maybe it's not
also true. Time on the clock is also a factor that changes possibly the lines that you have to take here. There's nothing wrong with when you're back against the wall and you need to power spike. Yeah, exactly. Give yourself as few turns to win the game as possible.
And to be fair, actually, in a very unusual, I think, for most Lost Zone Toolbox, there's actually 2 lost vacuum in the list, so really...
It's like a turbo shell.
Yeah, exactly. Some people were playing 4 just to really get there, yeah, but not finding it there, unfortunately, so a very low tempo turn from Brennan, and John is definitely going to want to capitalize on this.
Yeah, when you see your opponent discarding Irida, you know you're in trouble. You know that's not a pretty good hand.
Yeah.
Because typically Irida is the go-to play to get your Candy Baxcalibur.
Yeah, do you know what's better than searching for a water Pokemon and an item? Go on. Literally searching for any 2 cards in your deck.
Correct. That'll do it. You can barrel up first, then you can Chill into Ciphermaniac Greninja, or save it for PokéStop as well. There's so much going on for John here.
Yeah, it doesn't even, there we go, is that the induction sizes for 2?
Yep.
Yeah, has another area in hand for good measure as well, just didn't need the second one.
It's kind of becomes naturally to the hand. Looking pretty solid for John.
I wonder if John is maybe looking to piece together the wombo combo again. Can he actually do it?
Why not? When the hand was this strong, why not look towards the wombo combo?
I don't think he's quite there yet, but I don't think he's too far off either.
You should chill a couple energy.
Yeah.
Not sure how many are in the discard pile. You could also make this play, then PokéStop before your final attempt. Or you could just again use Greninja first and then Cypher to find Canceling Cologne plus Prime Catcher.
Yeah, I mean all the pieces are there in the deck, right? There is 2 Rare Candy prizes, of course, but there's still 1 available. There are the Canceling Cologne in the deck, the Prime Catcher's in the deck, all the pieces are there. It's just whether, I think, because obviously the Ciphermaniac's Codebreaking can get 2 out free, but you need to find the 3rd one.
Yeah, and I think it's likely to be Greninja first here, because you know you can always, they're all item combos.
Yeah,
it's a 3-piece combo, they're all items. So if you find any of those 3 now, you've got it.
So it is conceal cards, 1, 2, no,
Super doesn't get the dream.
I think with that, it's not guaranteed anymore unless you get very lucky off a PokéStop.
Yeah, PokéStop gets the 3rd piece just randomly.
Yeah. But it's so tough to do a candy prize, isn't it? Because you only play free, so it's
all one-offs.
Yeah, it has to be literally the 3rd PokéStop. So what's it going to be instead?
Settle for Irida instead here.
Which is also completely fine, right? Because in this instance, you know that your opponent is so far behind on tempo, you can just afford to take it easier, just set up the Baxcalibur, and then you just do the wombo combo play next turn.
Yeah, we're sighing that John wasn't able to make the dream come true, but still ending up on a really strong turn here. Initiating the prize race. Gonna go Candy and Chien-Pao here. Possibly eyeing up potential Ultra Ball lines. Maybe you can even take one Ultra Ball away to lower your hand size again for the barrel for next turn. There's so much macro sequencing you need to keep in mind to draw as many cards as possible, not just this turn, but also next turn.
Something I was looking at just because I was curious is whether there was like a one of artifacts in the list. We have seen some Chien-Pao lists putting that in just as a countermeasure against things like item lock, but not really seeing enough play to warrant it. So yeah, no artifacts in this instance.
Yeah, well, John's technically we're actually one of the innovators of the net, of course.
Yeah,
so no reason to look twice.
Yeah, but not in this instance.
Yeah, I feel like it's just a ratio deck. Yeah. You're so tied to having a high item density for the PokéStops. We do eventually see Candy Baxcalibur coming to play to unlock that super cold ability. John's in such a fantastic position here.
Yeah, attached to the active. I think you just have to get KO, honestly.
John's game up, time's on his side. He's initiating the prize race once again. Everything's going smoothly. For Brennan, we need to act fast here if we're going to get back into this game. Immediate slam of PokéStop. Let's get a triple item. That's nice.
That's a start.
It's more the same though. I think we've got access to Mirage Gates, we've got access to Nest Balls.
I mean, this is why Lost Zone in the Chorus Experiment earlier was a really interesting choice, right? If you just kept that in hand, you would actually have the guaranteed 7 in the Lost Zone now.
Lightning Energy picked for Brennan. in favour of Lost Vacuum. It's a way of ramping that Lost Zone without using Colress, and get rid of Hooper and their own PokéStop.
So that's the way to get there, of course, and now another Nest Ball. So now we've crossed the threshold. There are 8 in also now, and it's going to be Iron Hands. No time wasted here. Now that it's all set up.
Yeah, I like the aggression that you need to display back on your opponent here. Double Mirage will get Iron Hands into the mix all in one turn. Thanks to the recovery of Lightning Energy as well as Water here. You can throw 2 additional colours energy on.
And now I guess you can Prime Catch either the Bibarel or Greninja, right, for that Iron Hands knockout.
I feel like that's exactly what we're going to see here.
Which one's that choice, though, you think?
I think it's tough. With already a decent hand size from John, I don't mind going Greninja, because I'm worried of Prime Catcher and Cologne. But at the same time, Bibarel's
Yeah, it's just one more card, right?
It's going to be important.
Yeah.
The floating energy attachments, when it's going to slam a Psychic onto Comfey here, making sure it could be a Dark Energy instead. There is more room in hand, so cool.
I guess actually thinking about it, what this enables is for a Roxanne next turn to be way more devastating because there's no Bidoof on the field.
That's true.
Yeah, so maybe Brennan thinking ahead in that regard.
Yeah, almost allowing the Greninja combo play or a Chien-Pao 2 prize KO, trying to set a trap. It would be a reasonable thing to think about.
We did see that, were it not for John finding the outs of the Roxanne, that Roxanne could have, put in a world of hurt.
No doubt.
So definitely on Brennan's mind, as we do see now. Back to John. Shivery Chill coming in once again to find a couple more water energies.
Yeah, I think John's pretty content with taking out the active this turn. I don't think he has to get too creative. Prizes are on the table. Getting the most out of Chien-Pao is always nice.
Yeah, and especially because the Design Hands is very threatening, right? So you get 2 prizes, which is good for your prize map, and you can also just save your combo play the next turn, so definitely want to deal with Design Hands now.
Yeah, I think the other objective, maybe get Bidoof into the mix again, protect yourself. The only thing it does is it opens up the 60 hit point Frigibax plus the 60 hit point Bidoof to get KO'd by Sableye in one turn. So there could be a reason that John chooses to have as many water onto the board as possible whilst still getting a KO.
Yeah,
reasonable here.
You do have the superior energy retrieval already ready to go in the hand, so it's not out of the question in the slightest. You see your cards coming in one more time, 2 cards at the top of the deck. And it's just Buddy-Buddy Poffin another Nest Ball.
Yeah, I think we weren't starving for those.
No.
I think we always had those options. But great fodder for the superiority retrieval.
That is true.
And that's going to be a big part of John's game plan.
And this is one of the ways that you can sort of iron or Roxanne proof yourself when you're playing Chien-Pao, right? Just get the energy onto the board straight away, even if you're not using them immediately. You have them on the board, and that way they can't get shuffled back into the deck.
Yeah, proactively swinging energy for retreat cost, or just having energy floating so that you need less on the following turn is always a great thing to keep in mind.
Especially with Chien-Pao as well, because of course that Hail Blade attack, you can discard energy from anywhere on the field, so you don't need to commit them all to the active to do a lot of damage. You can spread the energy to keep yourself safe, but also still go for the big knockout, and you're not forced to kind of make that choice. Oh, have you said that though?
Or all of the active, that's happening. Let's see where else we want to swing energy. One to Radiant Greninja makes sense, has high hit points, not easy targets for Brennan, who's already on even prizes anyway, so it doesn't find much benefit in taking to the 1 prize KO. Like I said, it's a great pivot to John. Facing Nest Ball is one of their last factions. Do they want to get this Bidoof into the mix, or do they want to force it as difficult as a prize map as possible?
I guess you could PokéStop first before you go for this, just so that you know.
I don't mind PokéStop, just not even spinning it, just have it in play for you next turn. I don't mind that either.
No, but maybe just
hold everything.
Okay.
Also reasonable, doesn't give you a lot of engine to work with, just Greninja sits on board.
Yeah.
But you're making it an awkward prize map for Brennan this turn.
Yeah. So Buddy-Buddy Poffin coming in, and Brennan, as you can see, recognizing how little time is left on the clock, needs to play lightning fast in order to try and clutch a tie from the jaws of defeat.
Exactly. But it's tough. It's tough out here, especially with the clock whittling down. 1 minute 40 remains. Season cloud selectings. We're getting to that crucial threshold for Sableye. I don't know if we have enough turns for Sableye shenanigans anymore.
No, it's you kind of have to go a little bit more aggressive with the prizes now, I think. And now another cloud selecting after a retreat. Switch card hitting also is now the 10 needed. Do we see? Oh, there's a Roaring Moon EX that can come into the mix as well. And looks like
that's in Brennan's hand either. That may have been another reason why John held PokéStop last
that's a very good point actually. Yeah.
So that's such a heads up play. It's going to be a switch into Sableye.
And I guess now with the 60 and the 70 HP, Frigibax left in play very cleverly by John. Only able to take 1 prize here.
This is exactly why John didn't put down the Bidoof last turn, because now Brennan's play went from taking 2 60 hit point Pokemon out on the same turn to 60 and then leaving 1 Frigibax 10 off.
Yes,
that's a big difference.
Yeah, that's a big difference. So again, all this goes back to something similar to what we saw in some of the previous games, right? Where you don't open up an opportunity for your opponent to make a comeback. You close every avenue of a comeback that they have, and John has done that masterfully in this game.
Yep, I think he was always ahead. He stayed ahead and given no window for Brennan to creep back into this game. It's so obvious to think, oh, my barrel's KO'd, let's get another one into play so I can maintain card draw. But in this case, it was just a bigger priority to not give Brennan a free 2 prize turn. You can see the Super Rod into Shivery Chill combo, a great combination in the deck. Instant access to the water you've just recycled. There is a 2 prize turn available because there's still the Prime Catcher into Canceling Cologne line open to John here.
And I think doing that now as well makes a lot of sense. You have the means to go for it, and it means that in a time scenario, which speaking of which time has literally just been called, that you can guarantee those 2 prizes, and then you can just knock out anything with your Chien-Pao to close things out.
John now taking a little bit more time in the approach to see how they can continue to turn the screw here. Ultra Ball's coming in, going to get rid of Nest Ball and Chien-Pao yes.
It's going to be very important to do here. You don't want to leave something with 10 HP away to enable more stabilization shenanigans, so just get that involved.
With more hit points, you can then freely put down Bidoof as well, which is nice.
Yes.
So John really going through the motions in the right way, finding the best windows of opportunity to utilise their Pokemon.
And of course, did just get a Rare Candy off in that last prize as well, so had it in hand ready to go. Very, very important find there.
Still been clutching that Cypher for a number of turns. Their turns have been good enough without the need to carry 2 cards to the top. Perhaps now is the time to make the most of your Greninja.
Thinking it through, making sure that again he does not leave any opening for Brennan to take a surprise win and just able to bring it back to a tie from a loss.
Because even without any time remaining on the clock, there is still 2 turns for both players here. John is turn 0 right now, Brennan will have turn 1 and 3 to try and take the last 3 prizes. And that is possible.
Yeah, well within the realms of possibility here for both players to actually close out this game, so both players can be very careful. And now we finally see the Ciphermaniac Codebreaking coming down. And
it's the combo that we expected for
Prime Catcher Canceling Cologne sort of put to the field post haste. And oh no, maybe not.
You can still take a 1 prize KO this turn and just focus on reception Bidoof here, or possibly getting fodder for another superior, so you just fill your board with a crazy amount of energy, so that even under hand disruption you have every avenue, just tons of energy around the board. I feel like it's really nice to just take the 2. Yeah, I'm double thinking it, but overall it's still such a great play.
I mean, there's so many different avenues that Brennan could take, right? You have to just make sure that this is the line that is most likely to give Brennan the least chances to make a comeback. And John, drawing that conclusion, going to get the Prime Catcher and the Canceling Cologne. Those go to the top. We imagine we'll see the PokéStop to just build on the top to get into the hand, and then we're going to see the one more combo happen today is PokéStop. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Will's the barrel. I mean, if you're not setting up the Bidoof, doesn't matter too much.
I think we're happy with that, all things considered. It means that we're loading up that Greninja once again. Doesn't be able to beat this combo in game 1 and game 2 now. You can ignore the effect of that wave veil thanks to Canceling Cologne, a 1-turn deal, but it's a great way to take 2 prizes in a turn.
And in this instance, surely you just go for the Sableye and emergency boarded comeback, right?
Makes sense to me. You take out the attacker as well as taking out the only Pokemon with 3 retreats.
Yep.
Seems like a great play.
And playing Iron Bundle, interestingly enough, this is very clever. This means that, say, if Brennan tries to put out a 2 prize to stop John from winning, you can just Iron Bundle, and then Brennan has to bring up something weaker, and then it becomes very easy for John to KO that to take the last prize.
Yeah, another great choice from John. Every action being made perfectly here. Also debating whether it's worth preloading energy with superior. Well, even keeping some in hand so you can shift next turn is nice.
Yeah, I do like committing them now because you can kind of try and spread things maybe in a way where even if you do get Roxanne, because you have the barrel established, maybe you just try to set up that checkmate scenario. But I think the big problem for Brennan is you can't even go for a stall in here because if you just try to stop John from attacking, he's won game one. So like, Brennan needs to take 3 prizes to actually get this tie.
Yeah, it's going to be super putting some energy back in. That would once again enable John to have Shivery Chill for next turn. There's no guarantee that Radiant Greninja will still be around, but it could still be a way for you to take that last prize. Especially with the Iron Bundle established. So also everything to put himself in a position where he doesn't need any hand cards to win next turn.
But yeah, there it is. Canceling Cologne means the Wayveil is shut off, and so it is going to be the Moonlight Shuriken KOing that Comfey with the rescue board, and
possibly even double Comfey, so there's as few flash lettings as possible to find Roxanne is the only other debate here. John may think I'm not threatened by Lost Mine. Lost Mine doesn't do enough in this case.
No,
it's eventually going to be double Comfey.
Yeah, because not with the fact that Brennan has 3 prizes left to take. If it was 2 prizes left to take, that would be a very different story, but 3, no, not at all. So just
do have some switch in hand. I don't see any sign of Roxanne. I see Mirage Gates, but no real great targets for them right now. Brennan can just take a 1 prize turn here. Going to take a quick spin of PokéStop.
Oh,
no value whatsoever. Dark Energy should not be coming to the hand here. Should definitely be discarded.
Yes.
That's not an item card.
No.
Last time I checked.
Oh dear, dear. So, turn 1 at a time now. Brennan looking through to see what he can do. There is an avenue to win, but I mean, actually with that boss's orders on, that's really rough because maybe you can take a KO here and then close things out by carrying the Chien-Pao or something, but now you can't even do that.
Yeah. I think there's a line possibly for Roy Moon to take a 1 prize KO here, get rid of the PokéStop. Maybe without the barrel and no PokéStop, John can't get away to take out the Roy Moon as kind of the tankiest Pokemon Brennan has access to. Still doesn't feel great though.
No, it really doesn't, especially if it doesn't look like there's any access to hand disruption in Brennan's hand. So
that was what this big fast letting was for, and it's not hit the mark.
Because, well, I guess technically if you hand disrupt, you're giving John more cards. There's only, what, 1 in hand right now? Or is it 2?
Is that just the 1? Is it just a superior?
Yeah, I think it might be, yeah.
And I think
it must be 2, right?
It must be 3 from prize cards.
Right, of course. You just like, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Just
we're 4-handed, John.
It was just so neatly like 1 card.
Brennan going to take a quick peek at resources remaining, how many switching outs. That's another thing we have to keep track of. Whether he has to, well, he's attached to the Roy Moon already. It's going to be the Super Mirage Gate into Roy Moon, no doubt here.
But yeah, with no hand disruption, it's so tough because there's 4 in hand, so you know that the superior energy retrieval is online if John has it, which we know he has 2 of them.
Yeah, to me it still looks like from this position checkmate from John because you have Iron Bundle plus Shivery Chill guarantees game. So Brennan needs another high hit point Pokemon.
Yeah.
Not sure there's 1 in hand though. There is a Nest Ball.
Okay.
So if you Nest Ball out another multiprizer, going Comfey, maybe saying that you lose on the spot unless you Roxanne exactly now.
Yeah, so kind of need to dig for that and maybe up the Roxanne you find that, second high Pokemon.
If you go New X to tankiest Pokemon, you still draw cards from this New X as well.
Restart's pretty good ability.
Yeah. Can be handy.
Yeah, lets you draw until you have 3 cards in hand, and Brennan does not have 1 in hand right now, so yeah, that last lesson's already has been used. It's 2 in hand currently, so I guess debating switch cards.
Switch into Mew just for a -1.
Yeah.
Have that 3 retreats available to you.
I think might be the best call. Look, over Mirage Gate.
The water energy out. Knowing that it's all in on this one Roy Moon, it has to tank for anything to go right for Brennan here.
And that we're getting a card out of the hand.
Yeah, still getting rid of cards.
Yeah, and then I guess now you could switch cards, but no, it's going to be the restart for 2. Just
like Roxanne! Brennan has enough cards to take out from the Roxanne just. And that's going to make things a little bit tense here. That's exactly what we have to see.
From the slimmest of margins, finding a way to have a chance in this game too. Wow, Brennan, it's like all over again.
They just find the wiggle room.
They do.
Yeah, this is high-level Pokemon at its finest. Brennan gets 6 cards, John the 2.
There's only 2 cards left in Brennan's deck at this point. There is a plenty going on. Oh, there's a lost vacuum as well. Although, I mean, I guess you don't need...
You need the damage for Roy Moon.
Yeah.
You have to discard the PokéStop.
Yes.
Via your Calamity Storm here. This Mew EX still the most vulnerable Pokemon, but at least what's 3 energy from John, so no guaranteed win here.
No, not at all. So
it's basically the only way to not lose on the spot.
So, Calamity Storm, Stadium discarded, Greninja KO'd, 1 prize taken.
I've not had a peek yet of John's cards.
It's, we await with bated breath to see what exactly they are. It's, I'm not sure the camera, John. You can't just do it like that.
The issue is that John has a much higher win percentage if they go Chien-Pao, but their loss percentage also skyrockets if they miss. So they're 2 prize Pokemon into the active position.
I mean, they're going to make their decision based on what those 2 cards are.
John doesn't have to win, so the last turn of time, they don't win this turn, they top deck. Superior! That's enough. It's the game for John. It's a top deck of superior energy retrieval. And John's going to close out the game here on his last turn of time. Brennan's so close to making that clutch comeback. John, sigh of relief. What a great victory.
Shaking his head even though he won.
That's classic.
That really is. We said at the beginning this would be a phenomenal